This week on commandN, Britain's got talent, Ashton's got fans, and you're about to get name-checked. Welcome to episode 176 of commandN. I'm Amber. I'm still in sunny Florida. I spoke this week at a conference in Orlando called Digital Now. If you ever have a chance to check it out, it is definitely worthwhile. And if you're on the east coast of Canada, there's a great conference happening next week called AIM. You can check that out at aimconference.com. Now let's talk about the tech headlines of the week. Our headlines this week are sponsored by GoDaddy.com. Head on over to GoDaddy to sign up for any of their hosting packages, and you know it, you get an extra 10% off if you enter the promo code commandN. That's the number 1 and the number 0. Our first headline this week is from across the pond, where another internet star was born. Susan Boyle, a 40-something-year-old woman, performed on Britain's Got Talent. Now she has millions of fans around the world who are requesting that she records her own album.
I dreamed a dream in time gone by.
You didn't expect that, did you? Did you? No.
I dream that love would never die. I dream that God would be forgiven.
The Twitter battle between Ashton Kutcher and CNN is over. Kutcher reached 1 million followers on Twitter. Now he will be donating 10,000 mosquito nets to fight malaria in Africa.
People of the interweb, today we have done something extraordinarily special. We have shown the world that the new wave is here, it is present, and it is ready to explode.
The YouTube Symphony finally performed in New York at Carnegie Hall. 96 musicians from 30 countries performed. They were chosen via online voting. The reviews have been mixed. The New York Times says that they wish that they were a little bit less gimmicky, but overall the feedback on the web has been positive. When you want full access to the Wall Street Journal online, you need to pay for this access. Well, the Wall Street Journal has announced that they now have an iPhone app where you can get their content for free, poking another hole in the newspaper's revenue model. The best place to create your own branded social network is Ning.com, and they've just announced that they've reached 1 million social networks. Pretty amazing stat. This week also, Facebook announced that they've reached 200 million users worldwide. Your Lesk has announced the top 100 iconic internet videos of all time. Topping the list is the Star Wars Kid, who was first featured on Andy Bio's site Waxy Links. They chose the Star Wars Kid because he represented a shift in media at the time. Now my question is, where is the Star Wars Kid now? We need to find out.
Hi, I'm Jeff MacArthur, here with another Hot Stuff segment with Chris Campbell, and we're going to talk about OmniFocus. What's OmniFocus, Chris?
Well, OmniFocus is an electronic way to implement David Allen's Getting Things Done system. I mean, I've tried for years to implement Getting Things Done, and the brain dump part, that was easy, right?
Yeah.
So doing the brain dump, stuff like that. The part that really makes OmniFocus shine is the ubiquitous capture. So it means you have to write everything down.
Yeah.
So I think, oh, I need to do this. Okay, when I get home or when I get to my computer, I'll write it down. So I was doing some of the beta testing of it, and I really liked it. But the thing where it fell apart for me was I didn't consistently use it. So I'd be away from my computer and I wouldn't use it.
And they've come up with a great solution for that now by releasing an iPhone app.
It's $19.99, much more than 99 cents.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to say that it's about 20 times better than a lot of 99-cent apps.
Yeah, I could see that. I just looked at the interface for it. It's nice and clear, and it uses the GPS so that it knows when you're in a particular context, so at home or at work or at the store. It's very cool. And it'll also let you use the camera in the iPhone version, at least, to take pictures or voice notes and
you
stuff
can
like that
record
as well.
a voice note as well. So even if you don't have the time to actually type something in,
Yeah.
you can actually use the audio and record something. That's just with the iPhone, though, not with the iPod Touch yet. And the other thing with a lot of these organizational systems, I've fallen into the trap of spending more time setting up my organizational system than actually using the organizational system. And then maintaining that system can become a chore. The great thing about OmniFocus is that it's always with me.
Yeah.
On my, like I have an iPod Touch, so it's always with my iPod Touch. The really amazing thing is it synchronizes with Mobile Me. So it synchronizes with the desktop version. So
Right.
with the desktop version, so a lot of times if I'm typing up a whole bunch of tasks, there are a lot of actions and a lot of detail, you can actually attach documents and incorporate those in, or so it makes it much more flexible in that way.
And like you're saying, it's easier to type in all that stuff at the desktop app and do it on your iPhone, but there's no necessary connection between the two. You
Right.
can have just the iPhone app, or you can have just the desktop app, or you can have both and they can interact. So another great example of software from Omni Group, who do fantastic stuff, OmniGraph, all this kind of things. Check out their site, OmniFocus for iPhone and for your Mac desktop as well. That's all for this week. Enjoy.
My web pick this week is from my Net at Night friend Sarah Lane. The site is called namecheck.com, a place where you can go and find out where you're registered on multiple social networks. I absolutely love this service. Now remember, if you have any web picks or any comments, all you have to do is visit us at commandN.tv. Thanks for watching the show, and we'll see you next week. This week on commandN, Britain's got talent, Ashton's got fans, and you're about to get name-checked. Oh, that is going to be the blooper, I know it. Babe, that was a big bird.